Ladies and gentlemen of the RSPW universe, breaking news. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you guys would have already known what's happening. But as of today, July 23rd, 2020, Damien Saints, which is I, have officially retired from backyard wrestling. I'll still make appearances. I'll be there every now and then, but Damien Saints is no longer a wrestler. Now, this isn't a permanent decision. This is just something I need for myself right now. I've been going through some stuff trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. And wrestling to me has always been a hobby. It's not something that I've always felt that I'm good at. It's not something that I felt as a talent. It's just been something I do to pass time. Now, I mean no disrespect to the other people who take it seriously, but you guys, the fans, have been with me for 5 years. You guys basically watched me grow up. I'm 17. You guys were watching me wrestle since I was 13. It's about to be my 5th year this year. That's honestly amazing how long you guys have stayed with us through this journey from RUW to what we are now in RSPW and all the things that are going to be happening in the future. You fans were always there. Whether you loved me or hate me, you guys were always there. I want to take this time to thank each person individually. Dae Young, probably one of the greatest person I've ever met. When he first came to RUW to train and I was the first person to get in the ring and train him, it was honestly breathtaking on how fast this guy was there to learn, and he's just so amazing. He's so intelligent when it comes to wrestling. It's just beyond any type of capability that I could do when it comes to wrestling. I can do flips and stuff, but this guy can tell you any wrestling thing you want to know, absolutely anything. And he was absolutely one of the greatest tag team partners I've ever had. Anti-Everything is probably one of the greatest teams I've been a part of backyard wrestling history. I love you, Dae Young. Keep up what you're doing. Next, I want to thank Dark Scorpion. Me and Dark Scorpion have been in a couple feuds. I remember the RUW feud, and he beat the shit out of me. We used to beat each other with chairs, everything. There was just no remorse, but you helped me become what I am today. I'm no longer afraid to get hit in the head. Remember that time you knocked me out? Yeah, let's not talk about that. It was a fun time. But yeah, Dark Scorpion has always been there. He's one of the nicest people you can meet backstage, and he's just so fun, and he's just so energetic, and he's amazing. So I want to thank him for that. Another person is JCR Core, even though he can be really annoying at times, but he's family. That's my brother right there. I've known him for almost 11 years, so no matter what I say about him, he's still family. I love him. He's fun to wrestle. He's fun to be around at times. He has his moments. But yeah, I want to thank him, because if it wasn't for him or Prince Icon, this wrestling thing wouldn't have been possible for the past 5 years. So thank you, JCR Core. I also want to thank Drift. Drift. He ended up being one of the people that would just come in our backyard and just start watching us wrestle. He'd be like one of our biggest fans, and he was actually our first live fan all the time. And then he was just like, "Hey, you want to be a part of this?" Yeah, and I got in the ring and trained him, and dude, he is so fucking talented. I can't even explain how amazing it is to go up against him and just have a conversation with him. It's just absolutely amazing and stuff like that. So thank you, Drift. Another person, Christian Cross, the returning Christian Cross. I love him to death. Me and him have been going to school together for a while. I'm the one that brought him into this wrestling thing, and he's just been an amazing person to be around, and I love him to death. Yeah, I make jokes. I may crack a lot of things about him, but me and him have been tight for so long, and I would not change our friendship for the world. I love him to death. That is my brother right there. So I want to thank him. Another person that I'm going to thank right now. Sorry, I'm trying not to get emotional here. It's a very sad situation, at least for me anyway. It's kind of heartbreaking because I was up all night, was up all day, and I was just like, I don't know. Should I do it? Should I not? But there comes a time when you got to realize if it's not for you, it's not for you. And right now, I don't think wrestling's for me, and I'm not quitting. It's just like I'm going out the way I wanted to go out. But I did do my final match. I fought Prince Icon, and I will let you guys wait to see how that turned out. Another person I want to thank is the villain, Grayson K. Today was the first day I ever met him, and dude, this guy is amazing. Now, I know all of you fans are going to comment, and I know all of you guys are going to love this guy because you know what? He reminds me a lot of when I started. The energetic, the fast-paced, the high-flying everywhere. This guy is going to be the next big thing in backyard history. Trust me when I say that. The villain Grayson K is going to be the next big thing. 3 more people I have left to thank. This one, I want to thank John the Rock Jackson. He is giving RSPW a tremendous opportunity to go to a real ring, and we are giving a tremendous opportunity to change the way we do things, get better opportunities to do something that we have never done. I say we because even though I'm no longer a wrestler there, RSPW is my home. Next person I would like to thank is Jay the Bulldog Hunter. Jay the Bulldog is probably one of the greatest backyard wrestlers I've ever met. And he's just so loving, he's so kind. And not to mention, he's funny. Like, dude, if it wasn't for this backyard wrestling thing, I don't think I would ever got to meet a cool guy like him. Like, he's so talented, and he does things that people his size, like, you wouldn't think could do. But this guy breaks barriers, this guy breaks stereotypes, this guy can do anything he wants, and you guys just don't understand because you guys aren't there in person to see this stuff. But Jay the Bulldog is amazing at everything he does, and I consider him my brother. Now, last but not least, I had to save the best for last. Prince Icon. 11 years ago, we became friends, hanging out, wrestling pillows on a trampoline. We would beat up a full-size Bart Simpson toy on a trampoline, pretending to be Jeff Hardy, Roman Reigns, and The Shield. All this stuff. And then we grew up. We didn't talk for a year. And then we come back, and what do? We start a backyard wrestling YouTube channel, which is now at almost 420 subscribers. Prince Icon is my best friend, and he is one of the only people on this planet that I would trust with my life in his hands. I would have never changed our friendship for anything in the world. Prince Icon is family, and he will always be family to me, and I love him to death. And I don't throw around the L word that much because I don't like saying it, but when it comes down to Prince Icon, I love him as family. I would do anything for him, and I really hope he feels the same. But he is family, and that kid is so fucking talented. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks I've ever seen. He's one of the greatest baseball players I've ever seen. He's one of the greatest wrestlers. Anything he sets his mind to, he is the best at. Prince Icon is the best. Now, I'm done praising everybody, I'm starting to get a little bit emotional myself, but I had to make a decision, I have a passion for music. Some people know that, some of you don't. And right now, this backyard wrestling thing is starting to interfere with that passion. And I just needed to take the time to, focus on myself, try to figure out what I want to do, because this music thing has been going so well for me. And if you guys want to support me in that while I'm gone, the link will be down in the description to my Facebook page, which is where I post most of my music stuff. And today I reached a milestone of 450 followers, and I'm trying to get 1,000 by the end of the year. So if you guys can help me with that, that would be amazing. But music is my strong suit. You guys seeing all my promos that I have all these guitars and stuff. It's just I love music, and but I also love wrestling, but I've never really considered wrestling as a full-time passion. But I don't know if this is going to be a permanent decision or not. This is just something that I need to stay away from for a while. I need to think long and hard. But I will never ever forget all you fans. Apache King, I know you used to hate me and now you're very cool. Leo Anchovy, I know that's not how you pronounce your last name, but that's how we pronounce it. You're one of the greatest fans we have out there. Harry Brookover, I think it is. John Maker, you know the Maker moments. Like, I'm so proud to be a part of that. Like, doing all this stuff and doing all these achievements and stuff. It's kind of heartbreaking that I'm walking away from everything that I've done. 11-time Northeastern, 8-time YouTube champion, and 1-time RSPW World Heavyweight Champion. But today is just one of those days where there comes a time when you have to realize what's right and what's wrong. And right now, I feel like me not wrestling is right. I hope you fans can understand, and I really hope you guys will continue to support RSPW knowing that I'm not there. And I hope that RSPW thrives in the future. And who knows, maybe one day Damien Saint will return. Damien Saint be the next big thing again. As of today, Damien Saint has officially retired from Backyard Wrestling. Thank you guys for the 5 years, and thank you guys for one of the best times of my life. Thank you. I love everybody.